Hi guys, myself Sirisha. Let us continue with Python series. In this video, we are going to work how to type first a Python program. What is program? A program is a set of instructions that tells the computer to perform a specific task. What kind of task? If you want to display something on the screen like your name or your like hello world something, and you can add two numbers, subtraction of two numbers, swapping of two numbers, this is known as a task. So we are giving instructions in the form of piece of code to perform the task. Okay, so it is very simple to write and execute any Python program. Python program can be executed directly in the command line or IDLE. We will use command line or IDLE for 1 to 2 lines of code. If you want to work with more than 10 lines of code, then you can do in PyCharm or Eclipse. Okay, so let us work with print statement. Print statement is a built-in function which displays something on the screen. Okay, so I'm typing print. The thing you want to display on the screen, you want to put in the inverted commas. Okay, so in my case, I want to type hello world. Done. So it is displaying hello world. So in the place of print, you can type your name also. Sirisha. Okay, you can type whatever you want. So what thing you want to display on the screen, just put into the inverted commas. Okay, if you want to do highlight, for example, means here I'm having Patlavat Sirisha. In this, I want to highlight Sirisha to be in commas, inverted commas. Okay, so in that you need to differentiate, right? Otherwise it will show error. So in that case you need to use single quote. Which thing you want to highlight? Done. So here Sirisha is in the inverted commas. Okay, you can do in that way, or you can instead of these commas you can use here single comma also. Done. Let us work with some mathematical functions like addition of two numbers. For example, if you want to add two numbers in C, you need to declare header files and you need to import the libraries. Then you need to go with main, means you need to declare the main method, you need to declare the variables and reading the input from the users. You can do in Python as well. Let us do that in upcoming videos. So you can do that much for adding two numbers. So we are avoiding all those things, and in this Python is very easy to learn. Okay, so just how we are going to calculate two numbers in our calculator, calci, right? Same method you can use here also. 2 plus 3, it is giving 5. Okay, you can use variables also, like a equals to 2 plus 3. You need to print a. Print. Here you should not give in inverted commas. Why? Because we are holding the answer of 2 plus 3 in a, right? So to display that answer, we just print that value. If you're going to write print of a in inverted commas, just it will print a. Okay, so it will think it is a string. Fine. Okay, so you can do subtraction as well. 9 minus 2 equals to 7. You can do multiplication also. 5 into 4, and you can do multiple operations as well. So 5 divided by 2. Here 2.5, it is giving the float value, right? If you want to give 2 divided by 8, 0.25. 12 divided by 2, 6.0. Okay, so it is giving the exact value. In your case, you don't want that actual, means you don't want double digits, you just want only the before point. Just you need to type 2 slash instead of that, so it will give only 6. Okay, you can find percentile as well. 78 percentile 2 equals to 0. Okay, so till now what we did only one operation, like, okay, plus in one line, multiplication in one line, division in one line. So let us try with the example that includes all these operations in a single line. Okay, 2 plus 5 into 10. Guess what will be the answer? Yes, so it will follow one order. First it will go through brackets, then order, then division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. In this example, first it will calculate it which is there in the brackets. So 5 into 10 is 50 plus 2, 52. Let's try with another example. 2 into 5 plus 12. 2 into 5 is 10 plus 12 is 22. Okay, so let's try something else. Means till now what we did, we add two numbers, right? We can add two strings also. Let's try, it's possible or not. Siri plus Siri. Yes, it fetched the value Siri plus Siri. 2 times it is given Siri. Okay, so you can do multiplication also. 6 into, if you want to print 6 times series, just type 6 into and plus Siri, 6 times series. Okay, you can do how you want to display the things on the screen. Okay, so let us go through Python identifier, keywords and indentation. Python identifiers. An identifier is a name given to entities like class, function, variable, etc. and it helps us to differentiate one entity from another. And rules for writing identifiers. Identifiers can be a combination of letters in lowercase or uppercase or digits 0 to 9 or an underscore. For example, you can write volume of diamonds or Patlawat underscore Sirisha, or you can write anything. Okay, second rule is an identifier should not start with a digit. Okay, you can start with underscore but you should not start with a digit. Like one variable you can't write in that way, but you can write in variable 1, that will be accepted by mission. Okay, the third rule is keywords cannot be used as identifier. Like keywords like true, false, and, as, asynchronous, break, all these are keywords which are reserved words. Those words are not used as an identifier. And we cannot use special symbols like dollar, hash, at the rate, and these special symbols are not used to define as an identifier. Okay, and the fifth rule is identifier can be of any length. There is no restrictions. Indentation in Python. Indentation means space, tab space given to declare the block of data. Okay, in C, C++, Java, we can, in that languages we are using braces to indicate block of code for class and function definitions. But in Python we will use indentation that will indicate a block of code. We can use at least one space or more than that, but that space should be the same number of space in the starting and ending of that block. Okay, so Python code will raise an error if you skip indentation, and you can use any number of spaces for indentation, but spaces must be same in the same block of code. Python keywords. Keywords are the reserved words in Python, and we cannot use the keywords as a variable name, function name, or any other identifier. They are used to define the syntax and structure of the Python language. In Python, keywords are case sensitive. Case sensitive means so that keyword is there in the small letters, lowercase. Instead of lowercase, you are typing in the uppercase, it will not accepted by machine and it will show error. Okay, so that is known as a case sensitive. How it is, you need to type in that way only. And there are 33 keywords in Python 3.7. Okay, so this is about the Python, and let's continue in the next videos. Okay, bye.